In the name of Allah, hello everyone. I am happy to join you in this conference, and I'm going to talk on camel milk, a unique superfood for health complications. About 82.5% of milk in the world produced by cows, and camels only produce 0.3%. But camel milk production in the world is increasing. Why we consider camel milk as a superfood? There are many differences between camel milk and the other livestock milk that make it special. Like camel milk is rich in vitamin C, manganese, iron, copper, and zinc rather than cow milk, and also it's a great alternative for kids with allergy to cow milk because it doesn't have beta lactoglobulin. Camel milk has a high amount of unsaturated fatty acids for heart health, and its lactose is more digestible for lactose intolerance cases. And also the vitamin C in camel milk is higher than other milks. There are some protective protein and enzymes in camel milk like lactoferrin, uh, high peptide glycan recognition protein, and high amount of lactoperoxidase. These are antimicrobial, and it has small size immunoglobulins, and also it has the highest concentration of IgG, and it's a rich source of insulin, above 52 unit insulin per liter, and also presence of lactic acid bacteria in camel milk make it proper milk for gut health and function. But one of the most important therapeutic effects of camel milk is anti-diabetic properties. Scientifically, camel milk contains insulin-like protein that covered by fat micelles, and it's not destroyed in the stomach. And the presence of high amount of lactoferrin, IgG, and antioxidant components in camel milk, these are the other reasons for anti-diabetic properties of camel milk. It is proved that camel milk can control blood sugar by these mechanisms, as you see here. It has effect on insulin receptors activity, increases signaling in insulin sensitive tissues. Also it has effect on pancreatic beta cells function, and the inhibition of glucagon receptors and activation of glucose transport. You see those mechanisms here, as I explained in previous slides. It is proved that using raw camel milk in type 1 diabetic cases causes to increasing insulin secretion, and reduce the required insulin and insulin resistance, and all of them cause to improving the glycemic control. Another important property of camel milk is antimicrobial effects. As you see here, camel milk has the highest concentration of lactoferrin, lysozyme, and IgG compared to other livestock milk. Camel milk is effective on autistic cases because it decreases oxidative stress. Possibly camel milk causes to recovering the immune system in these cases because of immunoglobulins, so the brain damage can be prevented by camel milk. And another reason is antioxidant components in camel milk. So the consumption of camel milk in these cases improve the clinical symptom of these children, and they will be quieter and less destructive. Camel milk is effective on hepatitis because presence of high amount of lactoferrin inhibits the virus entry into the host cells, and Some components, bioactive components in camel milk, stops cancer cells by activation of apoptosis pathway, and also immunoglobulins, lactoferrin, and the other iron-binding glycoprotein in camel milk are anti-tumor agent. Presence of alpha hydroxyacid in camel milk has effect on health, on skin health, and it's anti-aging and eliminates wrinkles and improve dryness. And also some bioactive peptides and probiotic bacteria in camel milk reduce the cholesterol absorption from intestine, so it can improve the cardiovascular issues. um, Lactose intolerance cases easily digest camel milk due to high amount of L-lactate in camel milk in compared to cow milk, as it's rich in D-lactate. Camel milk doesn't have beta lactoglobulin, so it's a proper milk for children who suffering from milk allergies. And also camel milk components can improve other food allergies. Regarding to these important properties, as I explained for camel milk, so we can say camel milk has precious nutritional value, and it's considered to be nutritious superfood for most nutritional deficiency and health complications. But regarding to many studies, it needs to do more research on processed camel milk or camel milk powder, and in its efficacy on health complications. Thank you for your attention. If there is any question, I am happy to answer. Thank you.